Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Ability 411. It's Monday, and I'm Tiffany. So, as you probably have noticed, the background on my computer is switched. Apparently, I was using the wrong program to do my video vlog. A friend came over and was fiddling around with my computer, and he's like, yeah, this is the program you need to use. It's going to be a lot easier for you to edit. We're still on the fence about that. I'm still getting used to the program, but apparently it's more user friendly. We'll see. It needs to be TIFF friendly for me to stick with it. And as you will see, my fish is now over there instead of over there. So we're going to see how this works. So let's jump into this week's topic, shall we? So this week's topic, traveling. Everybody does it with airlines. Finding a good airline that you like is the #1 priority if you're gonna fly. I flew about 5 or 6 airlines, and my top 2 favorite are American and JetBlue. I've never had any issues whatsoever with American. I fly American probably 10 times a year. Never have any issues. They go above and beyond to help people out who have any type of disability related issues. At least 3 times a year I fly with my dogs, and they're always very eager to help me with any type of issues I may have with flying with my animals. Never have had any issues dealing with the chair. They will either stow it in the captain's cabin, or if that's full, they'll put it into the plane. Never had any issues with scratches or getting lost. It's always in the same condition I've left it in. And the attendants are very eager to help. And it's just a great airline. I highly recommend flying American if you're going to be flying. Airlines that I've had really, or an airline that I've had a huge problem with in the past was Delta, believe it or not. The seats were really hard to get on and off of, or I'm sorry, in and out of. The people there were not really eager to work with me, and it was just not a good airline to fly with. And I had to actually fly with them a few times because at the time they were the only airline that flew in and out of my hometown. So it's not a good airline. I will never fly with them again unless I absolutely have to. Alright, so you've never flown before. Here's some tips on what you need to do if you're going to fly. Get to the airport at least a couple hours early. They generally say 90 minutes, but just give yourself a half hour, emergency time. Get there, get your bags checked in. Security is going to be a pain in the butt. It always is. Be ready to be violated. You're gonna be violated. Don't wear anything metally. Wear stuff easy to take off and on. Don't wear a belt unless you have to. I generally don't wear any jewelry going through security. I generally put it in my purse or my backpack, and that way I can put it on after I go through security. After you go through security, make sure you use the restroom, especially if you're going to be on a long flight, because going to the restroom on an airplane is a pain in the but 9 times out of 10, they don't have an aisle chair on the plane. Or if they do, you don't want to really have to get out and get on their aisle chairs and crawl in that tiny, tiny bathroom. So yeah, go to the bathroom before you get on the plane. Make sure you have lots of time to use the bathroom, because you're going to be the first one on the flight and you're going to be the last one off the flight. So if you have a connecting flight, give yourself plenty of time in between flights. So if you know that you're going to have a connection, don't only give yourself 10 minutes to have a connection. Give yourself a good 2 hours. Just in case that flight's delayed, there's something going on, you have time. You can get off the plane, go to the bathroom, get on your connection flight. Worst case scenarios, just worst case scenarios. Okay, so you're going to be driving somewhere. First of all, whether you might be taking your car or whether you decided to get a loaner car, make sure that loaner car is in good condition or your car is in good condition. Secondly, make sure you have a roadside service. AAA, whatever it may be, make sure that you have something that you can depend upon that can come and take care of you. Flat tires will happen, batteries will die, something will happen along your journey, and you're going to need something or somebody that you can call to come and help you out. Trust me, it's going to happen. Make sure you take enough supplies, because you don't know if the place that you're going is going to have a medical store, or that pharmacy is going to have your medicine. So take supplies. Take enough prescriptions for, I think it's a week. I think the rule of thumb is a week extra for how many days you're going to be gone. And I think that applies to your, your intimate things, such as catheters, gloves, whatever you need for your activities of daily living. So if you're going to be gone 3 weeks, take enough for 4. Not every rest stop, even though they may say is handicap accessible. Gas stations can be a girl's best friend. But bring Clorox, because you don't want to be sitting on that nasty toilet without some Clorox cleanups wipes. So just be on the safe side and clean before you sit. Okay, so while also traveling, it's important to do some research on the hotel that you're staying at. And unfortunately for a lot of disabled people, we can't just pull off the side of the road and grab a room for the night. So I like to use my handy dandy smartphone. Or if I know that I'm going to be driving X amount of hours and I know for a matter of fact this is the point that we're going to be stopping, I will research that area and find a hotel and call ahead and book a room for the night. So when I call and book the room, I always talk to somebody. And I always make sure that the room is at least a little bit accessible, because it is so hard to find truly, truly, truly accessible rooms. I'm talking like roll-in showers, grab bars where they're supposed to be, high toilets, you name it. finding a room like that is 1 in a million. So getting at least a high toilet and a grab bar in the shower is nice for me. I always travel with a mini shower bench because I do not rely on hotels providing shower benches, because their idea of a shower bench is a footstool. I don't do it. And sometimes I don't feel like getting out of the bathtub. You know, when you're driving 8 hours a day and my upper body gets sore, you know, sitting there, you know, driving, it's all upper body. I don't feel like lifting myself up out of the tub. I just want to hop on the shower bench, hop off the shower bench, and hop into bed. But stupid hotels don't offer that because they just give me a little footstool to sit on. So I bring my own shower bench. Okay, I'm going to briefly touch on this. I've taken 2 cruises, and it's going to take a lot for me to get back on a cruise ship, because the toilet on a cruise ship was like this size, probably the size of my head, and my butt barely. I'm gonna rephrase that. My butt cheek, one butt cheek, barely fit on that thing. So I'm gonna give it to the rest of the crew. Have any of you guys been on cruises, and did you have good experiences? Because if you did, I need to know which cruise lines. Actually, this is gonna go out to any of you guys watching. Has any of you guys had any good experiences with cruises? Because I really need a good experiences on I need a great experience on a cruise ship, because right now I just got a bad taste in my mouth from cruise lines. So let me know like what cruise ship to go on, and I will go. I'll hit it up and party. Yeah. I need a good vacation. Maybe we'll have a 411. Maybe we'll have a 411 cruise. Something to think about. Okay, so those are my thoughts on traveling. I think I hit up the basic ones. I'm gonna leave it to the rest of the guys or the rest of the crew to talk about their experiences and whatnot. I'm sure they're gonna have some great ones. We really need some awesome topics from you guys. Hit us up, please. We really want to get into some great ideas and discussions. We're here for you. This is why we started this channel. We really want to be here for the community. So let us know what you want us to talk about. Send us some ideas. Send us some video responses. Let us know what's going around in those heads of yours. So if you have any ideas, you can comment below. You can send us an email. Sugar. You can send us an email, or you can subscribe. Yeah, subscribe. Subscribe, please subscribe. I want some more subscribers. I want to blow this thing up. I hope you guys have a beautiful week, and I love you, and I hope that this daylight savings time is not doing what it's doing to you like it's doing to me. Sad face. But I'll see you next Monday. And yeah, I love you. Mwah!